Good evening. It is Saturday night in Los Angeles, and I have just received news that about 1 hour ago, the airport in Port Sudan was attacked. I'm going to show you this video, which is straight from Sudan. From what I understand, these attacks came straight from the UAE. I don't know if that's accurate, but what I understand is local witnesses to these attacks on Port Sudan stated that it came from the Red Sea direction. And this bombardment of the airport in Port Sudan has a very interesting timing. The Sudanese government has sued the United Arab Emirates in The Hague. If indeed this attack is from the UAE, I want you all to remember that Monday is the hearing in the International Criminal Courts. World governments have been mostly silent. Yesterday, Algeria joined the fight against the UAE. Today, I heard from the Syrians who said it was the UAE that has undermined them. Yemen is the first country that stood with the Sudanese. So I want every government. I want Washington, D.C. I want London. I want the European Union. I want the African Union. And I want the Arab League to sanction the United Arab Emirates. This bombardment of the Port Sudan airport is beyond the pale. There have been so many innocent civilians that have been killed. And for what? For the copper wires in people's homes? The Sudanese are starting to go back to from Port Sudan into Khartoum. And they're going into their homes and they are finding bodies inside their closets. They are finding that the RSF stole copper wires and they melted down the wires inside the homes so that the Sudanese army couldn't find them. If this is not crimes against humanity, I don't know what is. But I have a message for every RSF member. If you think that you will win anything, you have another thing coming. I don't believe you'll even escape with your lives at the end of the day. I have seen so many videos. I have seen so much information about RSF commanders that have drugged little boys. That is the most disgusting thing I've heard of in a long time, in addition to the castrations, in addition to forced rapes, gang rapes. And you idiots have videotaped this. How stupid are you? How ridiculous. And I love the fools that tell me I'm Koza. That was a new word for me. I'm a Catholic Koza. And for Americans who don't understand, that means I'm a fundamental Muslim. I pray that no one was injured in the bombing of the airport, but the aerial bombardments I just saw all came from the direction of the Red Sea. And that's not where the militia are, but that is where their funders are. So Monday, the United Arab Emirates has a whole lot to answer for. And boy, wouldn't it be nice to see what happens in The Hague. But Washington, D.C., pay attention. If you think that they're going to get away with this at the end of the day, they aren't. Good night.